Let's talk a little bit about the teacher status levels. As soon as you purchased the initial teacher training program, you got put in our system as a trainee teacher. And the next level is license. And that one is fairly straightforward to achieve. Typically, or normally what happens is, as you read in Module 10, you would set up or schedule a call, and we would ask you some general questions about your training experience, make sure you've got a good grasp of the general philosophy and important conversations. And we would listen to you play through all of the songs in level 1 without using the sheet music, just to make sure that you're comfortable playing those. And that's really all there is to it. You will not need to set up that call because you're going to set one up directly with me, and completing this training course, this coaching course, you will be licensed when you're finished. Beyond licensed status, of course, you read the specific requirements for achieving certified status and advanced status. That's kind of a process. And then master teacher is by invitation only by Neil Moore. I can't recommend strongly enough that if this is something that interests you, this is optional, by the way, you do not have to go beyond licensed. If you want to, please print out the requirements and the forms now and just keep track of all of the information that is required as you go, so you don't have to backtrack a couple years down the road and try to remember things. Sometimes teachers will ask if there is a monetary incentive to increasing your status, like do you get a bonus check or a discount or something. There's not a direct financial incentive in that manner, but I do want to discuss that a little bit. So when a prospective student sees your status level in the locator map, which is where a lot of people find teachers, if you've got a higher status level, that tells them that the Simply Music organization is recognizing you and setting you apart as a quality teacher who is serious about delivering this curriculum successfully and turning out great results. And remember that when people find you on that locator map, what they see there, that's their first impression. That's what they're going to make their first phone call based on. And the status level is something that they will consider in deciding who to call in their area. And I've had people that inquired with me about lessons tell me that they chose me because actually I had someone say, I looked at all the teachers and their pictures and you looked the friendliest. So they called me. And then I had another person say, well, since you were the only one that had master teacher status, I called you. Other people, maybe it's not as important, but it does give them some information that they're going to use on deciding if there are multiple teachers in your area, which one are they going to call. So again, I want to remind you to be sure that your map profile is complete, that your bio is filled out, your location is set, otherwise people won't find you, and that your picture isn't scary. Just look nice in your picture. And one last clarification on this is that no matter what your current status level is, whether it's trainee, licensed, certified, advanced, or master teacher, you must have a current active license in order to access your materials and teach Simply Music and renew it annually. So that's the license to teach, which is, it's not the same as licensed teacher status.